A lot of us went to the school of our first choice on the strength of just common entrance. Anyway, not going into that. This is the reason why when I did my common entrance exam, I did my best not to fail it because I did not want to do this. Yeah, I was the last batch. Okay, I was the last. Mhm. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Not in my time. Not in my time. So anyhow, that's it. So, thank you for spending any amount of time with me if you did, right? Oh, the whole point of this is that if you wanted to actually reach out to me, what you could do is just, yeah, find the WhatsApp button on Facebook and Instagram. It's fine. I'll show you how to do it in the featured section, right? There's that. Um, that's it. I just wanted to share, wanted to share my small victory, and also any conversation piece that you would like to share with me. Any ideas that you think I have not yet explored. Yeah, feel free to WhatsApp me on Facebook or Instagram, and you let me know, right? Because remember now, I'm a teacher of mathematics, but practically no, I'm a teacher of pep as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mathematics, language arts, social studies, and science. And mental ability too. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's like going from 3 5-minute rounds to 5 5-minute rounds. These championship rounds are different, guys. It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing like the undercard, not the undercard. No, not 3 5-minute rounds. Championship rounds, rounds 4 and 5. Okay. Yeah, you put it on the big boy pants. No. Yeah, so yeah. But I mean, as much as it was fun for me to just make that joke a while ago, just throwing that little MMA reference. Yeah, I've literally taken the step to, gaining more knowledge and experience in, you know, having these subjects taught. So yeah, it's already testing my confidence. But I suppose the longer I do it, they always say, you don't do it when you feel better. You feel better when you do it. So remember what I said about what Calder Silver said about, well, you don't have the experience, you shouldn't really be talking about that, but how are you gonna get the experience if you never start? You have to start. You have to start. You have to start. So even if they're like, why should we listen to you? And you don't have these tangible achievements as yet. Watch this. Because what is your job again? Your job is to be in the habit of your job is to be in the process of making abundant tangible habits. And what that means. Sure, you don't have 1,000 subscribers now. You don't have whatever right now. But it doesn't mean you're not going to have them, and it doesn't mean you're not building the confidence and the know-how to actually show people what you need to be doing. Because remember, it's not about what you do, it's about what you do every day. The problem with people is that, and I've made this video before, right? Think of a download progress bar. I'll draw a small one right here. Our frustration with life is this. Here's our frustration with life. See, we want this to be all the way down there. And this is just taking a little bit too long to fill up. And we just can't wait until it hurry up. It's kind of like watching your own children grow, and let's say they're having speech development issues. And you just can't wait for your children to be able to talk. Cat Williams had a joke about that. If you remember, if you know, you know, right? But as time goes by, you eventually get to hear. You eventually get to hear. So just because the progress isn't as fast as you want it to be, doesn't mean it's not happening. Doesn't mean it's not happening. Because remember what I showed you as we just started the video. Literally, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I genuinely, because I didn't post it on WhatsApp. I didn't post it on WhatsApp. I didn't even throw it in my WhatsApp channel or anything. Didn't do that. I have new subscribers now. So I want to give a shout out to all of my Caribbean teachers, my Niger teachers, my Ugandan teachers, my South African teachers. Yeah. Anybody from the different countries that I might have listed and so on. And especially my teachers on LinkedIn, you have my eternal gratitude, okay? Eternal. Yeah. So this is the frustration we fight with every day. Feeling like, okay, well, we post them, but we're not seeing the outpour of all the results. It's not gonna happen all at once. It's not going to happen all at once. In fact, I had to explain this frustration to my students when I was teaching them. They thought that they had to understand what I was showing them while in class. I say, your job is not to understand it right now. Your job is to develop the confidence so that after this class is done, you go and you try it for yourself. And when you try it for yourself, that's when the understanding kicks in. It's when you do all of the homework, right? It's the homework. It's the multiple variations of the different questions coming in, and you try them, and you come back to me and you show me a question and you say, I didn't know what to do. I was stuck here and I'm not sure how to navigate that. So I want to be responsible for my teachers as much as I was responsible for my students and still am. There's so much for me to do. And I think that might be my own frustration. Because sometimes I'm here, and then when I'm here, I'm not doing enough on the other platforms and all of that. So I have to be mindful, right? So I'm learning how to compartmentalize. So for example, these type of videos will be on the YouTube, on the Facebook. Why? Because in fact, what am I even talking about? They can go on TikTok as well. Let me tell you why. Because TikTok has a wonderful feature called, you might see it in the middle, and you touch something called full screen. Yeah, because it typically puts everything in a 9:16 automatically. And then when you go on the platform and you upload